In the last video, I spoke about how the mid-career rut is impacting women in mid-career in majority male industries who are struggling to progress into senior leadership. And in this video and in the subsequent two videos, I'm going to talk about three things that women can do to build the right skills and qualities and acumen to exit this dynamic. My name is Aishwarya Rajmohan, and I am an executive coach and speaker supporting women working in majority male industries with building the confidence to take their careers and businesses to the next level. Now, these three things are things that I help women with in my Power Pose group coaching program, which I am launching this month. It is designed to help women who are in mid-career and who are struggling with this dynamic to step into a senior leadership role by building the right skills, acumen, and knowledge. And the first thing that I help my coachees develop in this program is building their leadership presence and acumen. Now, you might think why this is necessary. At this stage in mid-career, you're probably leading a project, you're probably leading a small team, and you wonder why you're not getting the promotion because there is a gap between the two. There is a gap in how you lead between the two levels, and you have to be able to project the right image that you are ready for that role. There's an added layer of responsibility. There's an added layer of responsibility to the company. So you have to start thinking and acting strategically. But there is a difference. I want you to really be aware of that. So what do I mean by leadership presence and acumen? So this is how you are being, doing, and thinking as a leader right at this stage, way before you get here. So being is your presence, in other words. How are you carrying yourself? How are you showing up? How are you inspiring your team? How are you helping them become better versions of themselves every day? How are you getting things done? How are you getting them to do things? All of those things come under presence. Next, it's your doing. Now, very often when I speak to women who are struggling and frustrated by this dynamic of the mid-career rut, they say that they've done everything they think they should have done, they were expected to, but they still don't seem to be going to that level. Doing at this level and doing at this level are completely different ball games, and you have to start becoming a different person. We start transforming you because that's how you make decisions, that's how you solve problems. So there is a step up that you need to attain. Thirdly is thinking. The thinking informs everything. The thinking informs how you communicate, how you address others, how you address problems, how you find solutions, how you inspire others to find solutions. So all of these three things go hand in hand. And very often people think it's very easy to do. Look at Google, look for an article that says 10 things to do to improve your leadership presence and acumen, and it doesn't work that way. I would suggest that you work with a coach because it's so vital to see the things that you're not seeing, your own blind spots, because it's not only your verbal communication, there's non-verbal communication as well. There are other cues that people are noticing, people who are watching for your development and looking for clues of how you are growing and maturing and developing yourself. And they are noticing these cues that are not projecting the right image, not projecting the image that you are ready. And when you start thinking of yourself differently, as I help you to do in this program, you start doing, acting, and thinking differently. And you start doing, thinking, and acting as a leader, as you should. Now, you have worked so hard to get to this level and develop all these skills and knowledge and competencies. Why stop there? I encourage you to keep going. And if this calls to you, if this is the time for you to really give it all you've got to step into senior leadership, I encourage you to consider applying for Power Pose. The program launches this month and closes very soon. Enrollment closes in about 2 weeks. So please, please book a call with me in the first instance, and we can find out whether this program is the right fit for your goals and where you are right now and how we can bridge this gap. Will it help you bridge the gap that gets you seen as a leader by the people who are the decision makers in your company? So it is a process. As I said, it's not just a quick fix. There is a process, and we work through a program for 6 months. And as I said, it's a group coaching program, so it means that you're not learning just by yourself, It's not just a one-to-one element, there is a group element, which means you're learning from other people as well. So your learning is accelerated. And if this calls to you, please book a call with me. There is a link in the description below. And let's have a chat and find how can we get you to that next level. Thank you for watching. Bye.